Hey folks, around of 1 year ago I made a video about the protocols and protocols versus apps, back to future, and so there I explain a lot. And after that I had a couple of other videos. For sure, if you following me, you know that, for example, the data-centric manifesto and all of the things. So it's a huge moment to moving out of the applications to the protocols and make the data the independent assets. And why protocols is so important? Because protocols open you the possibility to build the interoperable systems that deeply integrated to each other. And the internet was born as a set of protocols, so the protocols are extremely important. And what we should understand about the protocols, that it's not just about some nerdy stuff that developers do. So the protocols, I deeply believe that it's extremely important for the product managers and founders, because protocols are usually stackable and composable, and it's a superpower of the protocols that you have some transport layer protocol that know how to turn the bits, how to send the bits over the wire, what kind of wire it is, and so on. But on top you have the more complex protocols, but more abstract, and together, for example, they form the OSI stack for the network applications, where on top you have the application protocols, and for example the HTTP that doesn't actually know a lot about bits and wires and all of the things, and give you the possibility to build some complex stuff. And protocols, they have more common to the products and to the ideas than actually to technology, because if you will take any complex system, you could model it as a set of protocols, and for sure some of the protocols will be the technical one, like the transport and data exchange and all of the things, because they glue together somehow how the systems talk to each other. But on the same time, the protocols give us the meaning of the data, the context and understanding of the data. And what's more important, that protocols usually encode the data part, and protocols encode the behavior part. And behavior part, it's more interesting and philosophical for the product managers and people that may be not so technical, because they help us to build the trust, and they help us to simulate the social relations. What I mean, that if you know what to expect and how something behave, you able to trust to this party, yeah. And it's encoding the behavior. So the next layer is the behavior of the system, and it's more complex, more abstract, and where it's the architects together with the project managers, product managers usually work. And if you have complex social enough system in a domain of the behavior and trust, we have something that allows us to encode the fairness of the interaction. What I mean, that if you will take more complex systems, like for example lighting network, there, based on the game theory, you have the protocol that guarantee that all the players in the network have the possibility to punish somebody who behave wrongly, and reward the people who behave in a right way. And this game theory based fairness and intention protocols, they extremely philosophical, and they extremely interesting, and they not technical, and it's a key to quite a big thing. And so it's not new. If you will take a look to the lighting network, it's a quite interesting protocol design, where the families of the protocols works together, from the network protocols and peer-to-peer networks to the behavioral protocols that dictate how to control the network incentives and the fairness of the money exchange. And it's amazing. And another quite interesting stuff, where we have the fractal nature of the protocols, it's the Definity network. Yeah, so it's the new generation of blockchain that built on top of the protocols, that allows to build the protocols itself. But what's more important, that entire technical stack of the network is controlled by the protocol, DAO driven, where the community managers and the people who stake enough of the currency actually could take the technical decision about the upgrading the protocol and upgrading some even technical features, making some product decisions and so on. And here we have the fractal nature of the protocols, where the behavior protocols start affecting the technical part of the system and work in a synergy. So the behavior part start the core of the technical protocol, and it's really interesting. And I have a lot of questions to Dfinity because it's the closed source and it's the company with the Russian roots, and yeah, so it's a lot of things there. But the design, how the protocols could evolve from these incentives behavior protocols, then to evolve to the DAO and governance protocols, and from the governance protocols contribute back to the technical layer. It's really interesting, and I encourage you to think about the protocols in completely different manner. But the last year changed everything, because we finally get the massive adoption of the LLM and artificial intelligence. And right now we have a new challenge, that we have the autonomous agents, and we have the agents that are capable to understand the natural language. And now is the question how to build the protocol that give the meaning of the things to the agents. But what's more important, how to build a framework and ethic structures and ethical and incentive protocol for the agents to do the work for us, to get the fair reward for this work and interact with each other. And this is actually mind-blowing. So stay tuned and let me know if you do something in this space. Choose.